Hi, Lelaine. I might need this. I don't know if I'll need that yet. Okay, so what I am doing is general Starseed Oracle Readings with a deck that I did just do an unboxing of on my channel recently. That is a deck that I'll be using. It is a Starseed. Don't know if you can see that, but the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. You could also choose the Work Your Light Oracle deck by her as well if you prefer. And what this is going to be is just what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 cards from here, from the new deck, and then from the Work Your Light Oracle, we're going to add an extra card to that. Or if you want, you can do 4 cards from the Work Your Light Oracle and then 1 card from the Starseed Oracle. We can do that as well. And these are $15.50 for this particular live. And then for specific questions, those will be at this time $7. Yeah, so the prices are going to change from live to lives. I'm not going to keep them always the same, but they will be around the same mark. But yeah, so I don't know if you can see these at all. I really hope you can, because they are very pretty. I do again have a video on these if you would like to look at them. So just let me know if anybody would like to pay for one of those readings or a question, and we can get started. But I will go ahead and pull like a general message for like the overall energy for us all to take into account. So and if you just came to watch, that is great too. I do not have these available on my website just yet, these types of readings yet, but I do have a Work Your Light Archangel reading on my website though, but not a Starseed yet. Because I just got this trying to figure out what day. I think it was Tuesday. It was January 6th, but the video uploaded on January 7th. Because my videos upload very, very slowly most of the time. So yeah. All right. So just doing the overall energy for us all. Oops. And I will be using the guidebook. Also psychic abilities as well. But again, this is a deck that I just got. So I don't really, some of the cards will not, maybe I won't be familiar with some of the words. So, yeah. Okay. And one more.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So I don't know if you can see this or not. But I cannot see. I can see your comments, but I cannot really see what I'm doing really well. Just because I have this set up a little different. If you can't see that, or I think maybe you can, I'm not sure. But it's star bathing, and it says, let me read this. Light body crystal grid transmission activation. Okay, so let's see what the guidebook says for this. So it is star bathing. Let's see. There it is. So the stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. Okay, what else does it say? Where is this? Okay, if you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at, okay, that gives a website. Okay, this card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. And the activation is place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. Okay. Okay, so that was it. So pretty much, like, I don't think you guys can see that, but I did read it. And more so, talks about some type of like transformation with activating crystalline grids. Again, it says transmission, activation, light body, crystal grid. And it tells you to work with the stars. And more likely it's about working with crystals too. And this might be completely unrelated, but I have started noticing some weird frequencies over the past couple of days this week. I don't know if it's the new year that has everybody uptight or what is going on, but like, if I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be some type of planetary shift coming up soon. But it's like already starting to affect people. Like I've had 2 occasions so far this week where people have been kind of exceptionally rude to me for whatever reason. And I feel like that's definitely something in the air and not necessarily that they want to be like that towards me. And again, this may or may not be related to that, but I feel like maybe this could help with those issues, getting into crystals and doing research on crystal grids. And again, it says star bathing. So pretty much just maybe laying out in nature and paying close attention to the stars, and even the moon, things like that. But yeah, this week has been over the past couple of days a little weird. And communication is like very much off. Either somebody doesn't sound happy or people are just simply ignoring me, and I think this has to do with something going on within the planetary system, not even just me. I feel like this is like happening unusually this week to more people. Um yeah, cuz it's strange because it's just happening that people are saying things they normally wouldn't say, whether rude or nice. And then people that you're communicating with often, almost daily, they're kind of starting to slow down from talking to people or talking to you. um I have no idea what that's about, but I did when I did a video on the Starseed deck, I mentioned where when I picked up the deck from the post office, the lady that I normally communicate with in very openly, very positively, she had this strange attitude as if I was like a mean girl or something. Um, and I just thought that was weird. And then yesterday, I'm not going to get into full details about that, about this one in particular, because I don't know where this is going, but it's a professional business thing. And this person was exceptionally rude to me when they normally aren't. So, yeah, I think again that this could have something to do with that in the um whatever is going on in the planetary uh system. So that is the message for everybody. Star bathing, um light body crystal grid transmission activation. So don't be weirded out if I was at first, but now I really feel like it. I thought it was me at first, but then it happened again the following day with somebody else, and then there is communication with somebody that I talk to almost daily and always get a response from. They have kind of slowed down for whatever reason, um, but I don't think I'm like the only one experiencing that. I think it's like a weird type of thing. Um, but yeah, so if there's certain communication or just some type of venture that kind of seems off to you, it's nothing to do with you. Again, it's definitely something with the planets. So I would note that down. And yeah, so I am available again for Starseed Oracle Readings or Work Your Light Oracle Readings. And yeah, otherwise we could just chit chat. Um, yeah. Um, who's ever in here, can you actually see that card? I can't tell. Because I have this set up in a way where I'm not able to really see what's going on the screen. I mean, I guess it looks like you can. So I hope everybody is having a good new year so far. I'm being honest. It has been a little weird for me so far. Not necessarily bad, but again, over the past couple of days, it's been a little weird. I don't know. Like this year, it doesn't even feel like a new year to me. It just kind of feels like this weird energy. I can't explain what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely it's not positive or negative. It's just like this weird feeling. Like I don't know. Not even sure. Hmm. Also, guys, if you missed my most recent pick a card reading, in that video, I do announce the giveaway details at the very beginning. Um, and I am going to be ending it on the 15th. So if you're interested, do uh, follow those terms and conditions if you would like to participate. So all you have to do is, of course, be a subscriber, obviously be 18 or older. What else was it? Oh, and comment under that video if or why you feel like you should win, or anything that you would just like to share, like spiritually or whatever the case is. And I will be picking based on what comment I'm drawn to pick. I said that I will be giving away a general reading, which doesn't cover questions. It's just a what you need to hear specific type of reading. But I don't know. I might change that. And then a tarot deck. I just don't know if I'm going to give one person both of these things or give one person the reading and then another person the deck. That I have not figured out yet. So I'll be, I guess, making another video figuring that out. Let me. Okay, so I'm just checking my live from my phone just because nobody's communicating. So I'm just trying to see if you could actually see like the cards and stuff. Let me. Let me see. Can I see that? Okay, yeah, it looks like you can see them. Okay, so if anybody would like a Starseed Oracle reading, let me know. Or if you have specific questions, let me know. My PayPal link should be in the description box of this video. If you need it, let me know and I'll put it in the chat. Hmm. Um, Whenever I do get off, I'll probably be back, or well, not early in the morning, but during the daylight hours, maybe. Um, if I don't have, um, I don't know. I'm not gonna promise that because I might end up having to be somewhere. Um, hmm. Um. Hi, Kelvin. Yes. So $7 for a specific question. The prices will vary from live to live and won't always be the same. So keep that in mind. So $7 for a specific question, or if you want a full star seed oracle reading, that is 1550, or work your light, either one 1550. Um, I I'm gonna let me I'm gonna have to put my link in the thingy because apparently I can't see. Um just give me 1 second and I'll put that. I can't see. So I'm gonna have to do it off my phone. So it's just one question for $7. And the reason why the prices are differing from our website is because I'm doing it live. So that's why they're not the same. Um, I'm just grabbing my link if you are interested. Um, and that's gonna take me a second. I should be back. If whenever I'm off, if and you leave or you want to come back, if I'm off, I'll be back. I'll try to be back sometime later on in the daylight hours. Okay, so okay, so it's a delay when I'm doing it from my phone in the thingy or in the laptop. So if that is where you would send the payment directly to my um PayPal account. If you are interested at all. This here was pulled as the overall energy for everybody. It is star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation is what it says. I need to put these back up. I did a pick a card reading tonight too that I'm trying to get uploaded that might take forever. So be on the lookout for that. And it is more so a reading that is different from what I would usually cover on my channel. So it is a must see. So it's going to take a while to get it uploaded. Let me put that up. These are just the cards from that video that I'm organizing and getting ready to put back in the boxes. So again, if anybody would like a Starseed Oracle reading, please let me know. The link is right there in the chat to send the payment. Okay, so we got those. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, what am I doing? So what I'm doing is just logging into my PayPal account really quickly just to confirm. Okay, I'm gonna put those up and let's see. Okay, so there you are. Alrighty. So I'm gonna put this So nobody is getting any of those right now. And we're going to focus on your question here. I need to take these Romance Angels cards out from that reading really quick. And then also those. There it is. All right. And there's one more I would like to use. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just picking through some cards that I didn't even put over here. Where did I put that? Okay, 1 second, because I would like to grab this other deck really quickly. Oh, if I can manage to get up. What is this over here? Oh, cards. Okay. Put that over there. Up. Up. Need that. And I'm going to bring that just in case. Okay, so you want to know if you will find love in school or outside of school from January through, okay, let's see. All right. I'm in the most uncomfortable place you can imagine, by the way, so bear with me. All right. I'm getting the month of November, and I kind of feel like that's either just going to be their birth date or possibly the time you meet them, but I feel like that might be related to something else. But let's check and see. Whoops. All right, so okay, so let's see. So it says the situation will improve, and I don't necessarily think that that's about finding it in the time frame you asked about, but that eventually your relationships around you are going to start to improve, and it's going to bring in new people. But let's get some more answers with that. So November, this could either be the person that you will meet, their birth date, or possibly this could be the time that you end up, like around the time you end up meeting them. It could be either or. Let's see. Whoops, and now cards want to fly out all over the place. Um, oh, I don't know why, but I kind of get this awkward, shy energy, and it could be you, but again, it could just be an energy coming in to your life. So, um, I definitely sense some awkward spark. Um, but let's see. Okay, so this is just more clarification. Let's see. Queen of Swords. So they will be like very nurturing, very resilient. Somebody that feels like they don't need anybody is what the energy that I get from that, and they're like they feel like people need them all the time. Um, so I feel like that'll be the energy of this person that you would meet. But as far as hmm, you have Five of Swords, and I'm trying to see what that is related to. It does kind of go in with like air sign energy, so could easily be January, February, but um Five of Swords is like a very sad card. So like I just feel like not within the time you ask, but 2020 should be where you will meet somebody, and this person is going to be very independent, very um they will definitely act like they don't really have like feelings, like they're emotionless. Um let's see. Ace of Wands. So they will be like very passionate also. Um but I do feel like they will actually give you inspiration. See if I can come up with another time frame. So I kind of feel like I would say closer to around March or April, maybe. With this here, Six of Pentacles, it is about finances, career, so or it could be about a common goal that you two share. So, um, it is about sharing. Um, so definitely around maybe March, April, I would cancel out January and February just because this kind of goes into air sign territory, and those are air sign months. So, and it does again say loss. It is, something that has gone. So, um, yeah, I would say around March or April, you'll start finding potential people. So I'm gonna pull two more cards here just to get not necessarily clarification, but advice or whatever else spirit wants to reveal. And this is going to come from the Power of Love activation cards by James Van Prague. So yes, you will meet somebody, I feel, but it's not going to be like what did you say? You said January to February. It's gonna be, to me, I feel March, April. But again, I'm getting the month of November, but that could easily either be their birth date or something else significant to the relationship you will have with this person. Um, so just keep November in your mind there. Let's see what wants to come up. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a better setup. All right. Okay, so you have unity. And it says, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and it has a ripple effect across the universe. So you guys share a lot of the same goals. It's kind of like you'll be the person that this person is kind of like they'll be mirroring you, like they'll be the exact person that you are as an individual. Now, sometimes when that happens, you can clash just a little bit, but I mean, a relationship wouldn't be normal without a little complication. And then I'm going to pull this last card from the Romance Angels. Okay. So worth waiting for. So this is validation that, again, it's not going to happen exactly when you want it to happen, but that it is worth the wait. This person is worth waiting for. And I don't feel like necessarily you will have to search for this person. I feel like they're going to come to you in perfect timing. Again, I feel like around March, April, actually. But just validation that you may have to do just the only work is you would have to be a little patient, I feel. And this person is not traditional, like traditional male and female roles or whatever you might be into. Like, it's not going to be that with this person. This person takes on the role of wanting to take care of others, not wanting anybody to take care of them. Do they appreciate generosity and gifts and things like that from other people? Yes, but ultimately they do not like things being handed to them, and they're all about nurturing you. So keep that in mind. Yep. So that is for Kelvin Young. So in short, yes, I feel like we'll meet somebody within the time frame you mentioned, but I feel like it'll be like March, April. So I hope that helps. And that it made sense. Well, again, it says finances or career. So that would either be where you guys share a common goal, which could be school, or a place of work. So school or work. It doesn't really give me at this time exactly what, but it will either range from school or work, somewhere where you are doing work and putting in effort. So not at a bar, not at a street, not um at a club or a party or anything. This will be somewhere where you guys are doing something, doing some kind of work. So it'll be either work or school. And school for some people is work. So for a starseed reading, there are no questions. It's just general, and it just gives you more of starseed energy. So whatever is picked up from that. But if I don't know, I might add a question, but the original deal was like Starseed Oracle, which is just Starseed messages and just whatever they have to relate to you. Yeah, it's a new release. So when I got this deck, I'm gonna confirm your payment here in a second, get started. But just wanna say this for a second. When I did not see this deck on YouTube. I came across this deck. What was I even doing? Oh yeah, I was on eBay looking for. You're welcome. Looking for decks, and I don't even know what kind of deck I was looking for. I was just looking for decks that I didn't have because I wanted to get a new deck. I felt called to get a new one, and so the seller that I normally get things or get decks off of from eBay, they had already had the decks. They are new releases, so they are brand new and not used or sealed and everything. And I looked at it and I was like, is this just like another version of the Work Your Light Oracle? Because some people have different decks and they call it, will have the same deck and call it different things. Like, because there are knockoff versions to certain decks. And I kind of thought maybe that's what this was. And then I looked at it. And then I went to YouTube and didn't see any um did I hang on? Okay. Um let's see. Okay, so this is I'm gonna get to your question or your starseed reading in a second here. That's the overall card for everybody that came up. It is star bathing, light, body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. But yeah, that's how I came across the deck. I purchased it on a whim. I really didn't even want it, but I decided to go ahead and get it. Because I do already have her other deck, which is the Work Your Light Oracle. And there were no videos on it at this time. And there were no reviews, no nothing, no, not even anything on the creator's YouTube. There is on her website, but there is nothing about this deck on her YouTube just yet. And so I thought that was strange, but then I said this might be a new release. So sure enough, people giving people time to get their decks and stuff in. Of course, it was a new release. At the time of my video, when I was making it, I was the only one, like, it was going to be the first video out, but it took forever to upload. So it uploaded like a day after I did the video. And so I did it for the purpose of it being more so the only person talking about it. But sure enough, people have posted about it yesterday, and there are a lot of reviews and unboxings of it now, and it is an amazing deck. It is wait a second. I think it's 312. Yes, it's 3:00, 3:12 here. I am in Central Standard Time. Okay, so I'm gonna confirm your payment and then get started. So the Starseed Oracle is not a questions reading, but it may give you advice on what you are asking about, though, possibly. Okay, so enough rambling. I'm trying to log into my stuff here. What the? Oh. Also, y'all, I have gotten the giveaway thing started. So on my recent pick a card reading, you would the details are in that video at the beginning. Okay. All right. So yes, I do have your payment. Okay. So what I'm doing is, what did I say? I said 4 cards from the Starseed Oracle, and then at the end I will give you also a Work Your Light Oracle card as well. So, all right, let's see. I want to be able to show you the shuffling, but it's actually very impossible with where I am sitting, and also other restrictions, but I'm gonna I hope I do not want to mess these cards up. I mean, usually I don't have them where they can get messed up. The boxes normally kind of get faded eventually over time, and I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen. But the cards are normally kept up pretty well. And as always, it's my same shuffling process. And I think I just put that other card back in here, but I guess it'll be okay. Okay, so let's see. So what did I say? I said 4. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all, I've had a weird freaking week. Like, really, really, really weird so far. Like, ugh. Okay. Okay. I just got something in my eye. Okay, so it looks like, so I'm probably gonna have to refer to this some because it is a new deck. Haven't used it, not used to the energy yet. So you have Messenger, Sirius or Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. So there is like something, or maybe somebody, a higher entity, could even be just a person you know that has been trying to communicate with you. And they're sending you messages that are here to help balance you and certain things that you are dealing with. Where is that other? Uh, these cards are kind of hard to pick apart, so bear with me. Um, they're very thick. So what is this? All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. So it looks like all answers you were looking for. It's like you already have the answers. You've been giving the answers from different energies, even through maybe advice you have received from people, but you're kind of choosing not to. It's not necessarily not listening, but you feel like you still need some type of time to figure something out. um yeah, possibly. It's definitely a higher power, so to speak. uh but let me see. I cannot. I'm trying to make sure. Can you see the cards? I'm just trying to make sure you can see that, because it's not gonna do any good if you can't see. Um, but yeah, you already have the answers, and even you are knowing where they are coming from. You're validating that here. But you're not allowing yourself to, I guess, believe in those messages because they are coming from such a higher power. They're also helping to keep your intuition in balance as well. Um, and again, every answer that you are needing right now, literally, you don't even need to go to anybody for it. Like, you have it. Um, it's just a matter of believing it and um, trusting it. Okay, let's see. God, these cards are thick. All right. You have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Whatever chance you may be speaking of, I don't think you've lost it. I just feel like you're not taking action in fear of something. And that's actually what is holding you back and making you feel these ways. Um, but the intelligence of the universe lies within you, child of the cosmos. So I'm gonna look in the guidebook here and get more information on that. Okay. I don't. Well, actually, you know what? I think her other deck is not in alphabetical order; it's in suit. So it looks like this one is in alphabetical order. Okay. So, there's a mysterious force that governs all of life, and intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. So, like I was saying, um, you're scared of making some type of decision, so you're going to other people to make the decision for you or to give you like logical resources. But the thing is, again, you already have it. So this is validating that too. Where was I? That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. Um, though ascension process, we don't go process. Oh, I missed the message. Okay. It's it's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out ourselves to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be, and to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? So it's basically saying going with the flow of what you already know. Being that back issues are more of a health concern, I won't really touch bases on that, but generally speaking, whatever's going on there, you have solutions already. Um, and there will be more ideas coming to you about that. Let's see. Uh, so this is the last star seed card for you, and then we're gonna do a work your light oracle card. And okay, just making sure there's not a card in behind that. So this is cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Uh, so cracked open, basically being more willing. Um, again, being in the flow of things. I want to say there's like a similar card in her other deck here. Might be titled the same, could be different, but it's probably a different image. Um, so it's like, again, it says rock bottom. So you're at that stage right now because you're getting all these different um, high quality messages from spirit, but um, because I feel like for you, this is about your crown chakra being cracked open. It has ideas, it has everything you need in it. Um, but for some reason, you're not really, um, I don't know, you're scared of your own intuition, I feel. Um, let me see. I'm trying to read these chat messages, y'all. It's just I got this set up completely different. Whoops. I have no idea what I just hit. Yeah. mm, I really don't even need a book for that, but I'm gonna see anyways exactly what the message is behind this, and then I'm gonna get a work your light oracle card. Um, well, I think this is her. Uh, what card is this? Cracked open. So it's not in alpha. I don't know. I think this is in alphabetical order. Yep, I think it is. I don't know. It looks like some of them are, and then a lot of them aren't. Okay. Um. Okay. So it says, don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are in their darkest that we can cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. So I'm not finished reading this, but I do want to say that uh more so sometimes when things fall apart, it's for your benefit. It is to help you grow, and it is to help you provide you with, something more stable and something better fitting for you. So you just need to be open to different possibilities and remember that something is happening for you and not to you. So that's what I feel called to say there. And it says, be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times, and I just said this basically in different words. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we can only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process and how the light gets in. You are probably in the midst of trying to save something that just needs to kind of die down. Um, this is about you needing to allow whatever this is to fall apart. It is okay, because even if it doesn't fall completely apart now because you're trying to save it, at some point it's going to crumble down anyway. So it's best to just let it happen at its beginning stages, like when it's starting to, whenever something is starting to kind of crumble, you're needing to let it do that, because eventually at some point it's whatever this thing is, it's gonna fall anyway. Um so yeah. Okay, so where was I? But first after okay, so surrender to the process is how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, it's what the it's repeated. Okay. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. So literally, I had already said that. Literally. Promise y'all, I only looked at the guidebook in the video that I did about the reading. So, but yeah. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Serenity. I don't know why I keep wanting to say serenity. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So the Starseed Soul Inquiry. So these are basically questions that the cards uh, want you to ask yourself. And it says, how can you let life crack you open? So you need to ask yourself that question. So, where is my Work Your Light? So, one card from the Work Your Light Oracle is kind of similar. If you're not familiar with this, it is kind of similar to the Starseed Oracle. It even has Starseed messages in it. It is still quite different, but not all that different from this deck. Just a little bit. But I do have similarities and differences for the most part. Okay. Yeah. I have not worked with, I think I pulled a card for myself. Um like after I had did my video on the deck. But other than that, I have not worked with the Starseed Oracle yet or dived into the guidebook aside from what I showed on the video. So yeah. But I do, as with any deck, I'm always using spirits and intuition and things like that. Okay, so birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Oh, I have an experiment to do really quick. Give me a second. Trying to see. So they're actually the same size. I just want to see that. Um, but the color schemes at the bottom are different, so that's how to tell them apart. But so again, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So literally, basically, I feel like you can create literally anything you want around you as long as you allow the universe to open you up. Um, and I feel like you're on your way to claiming a new life and a new way of doing things and just all around new energy. But it goes back to this cracked open where you are needing to let things fall where they are supposed to, not force anything. And again, open up and not be afraid of what messages that are being relayed to you by these higher sources. Because with that, it comes something new. Um, and it does come for more inspiration to do things that are going to serve you. It's going to help you to help other people as well. Also, these readings you said you want to do on yourself, I do feel like maybe you should venture out and try to do them for others as well. Um, because actually helping others with this could actually help heal you in some way. Because I know all of my readings come strictly from my heart and from whatever spirit relays to me. And actually, and people don't take this into account, but every single reading I do for anybody, it actually helps heal me in so many ways. Like there are readings and for other people that are actually eye openers for me in my own life. So um yeah. Uh, okay, so I'm just trying to I'm never setting this up like this again because I cannot see. Um so as far as like psychic abilities, and this is just generally for anybody, I'm not perfect. Just because I charge for my work and I am pretty good, that does not mean that I'm perfect and that I know everything, that I'm always 100% correct, or that I'm even 100% correct at all. There's no such thing as being developed more or less in this realm because psychic abilities are not set in stone. Everybody's works completely differently. We work at our own pace. Um, sure, I can try to help you, but there are some cases that you just won't be able to win for a lot of different reasons. So just because you're not perfect or just because or you're not going to be perfect first of all, so let's just put that out there. Nobody is. Um I don't care if every single reading I've done, I've, been very, very, very accurate. It's just at some point you're not always going to be. Um, and no, I'm not claiming I've been right in every reading because I haven't, but I'm just simply saying that what you are looking for, you're pretty much saying that you don't think that you can put psychic abilities to good use because you're not what was that you said imperfect. When you say perfect conditions, do you mean like you don't think you're at a certain level to do this, or I'm so glad to hear that. What was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because look at my YouTube readings and ask any of my regular clients. I mean, well, I don't really know what point I was. Well, I know what point I was making, but I think I did it the wrong way. Um, just know that I'm not gonna always be right. You're not gonna always be right. Nobody is gonna always be right, and that goes for psychics. People are under the impression that psychics are supposed to be this like thing that is not human, and we're just supposed to be like so exceptionally accurate, and it's just what society teaches everybody. And like there are so many things that tie into this. So if you feel like you want to do readings, you do that. Don't feel like you have to be perfect or have so much experience, because I had literally none when I got my platform started. um I read, and now I read for like my family members and stuff. And I mean, you can always practice, but even then you still won't be perfect. Different messages can get mixed up. There's just a lot into it to where um I mean, all you can do is try. As long as you try with your readings and helping people, that's all that matters. It does not have to be, oh, let me do this reading with the intent to have it to be everything that is basically at some point impossible for people to do. So don't rush yourself. Don't think that, again, just don't think that it has to be like this, because it doesn't. It doesn't. Um, but yeah. So that is your reading. But okay, I started. Okay, I'm trying to. Yes, I started to that word. Yeah. For me, it was more so not that I took on their stories, but like I like the advice and insights that I would give my clients. I ended up being able to take the advice myself or learn something from their reading. Like all of your readings teach me something. I don't care what it is. We could be from two opposite sides of the world and have nothing in common. And every single reading I do for anybody, it teaches me something. I learned something from all of you. So um just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's not supposed to be perfect. Um so don't put that type of pressure on yourself, because it's not possible for this type of thing. But yeah, if you feel called to do it, do it, because I felt called to do it. And it's funny because nobody else in my family felt called to do it. It's just, it nagged on me, and here I am. I think this is like 5 years of me doing readings professionally. I started out for free, but then I started learning more things and how much energy it took. And then obviously I wasn't employed or anything like that, and for many reasons. And this helped me. So, mind you, I do not make a lot from this, but like you know, it helps. Yeah. But yeah, when I first got started, people did think I was like, I wouldn't say crazy, but they just kind of misunderstood it. But now you won't believe, especially every time I get a new deck, the people at first that were kind of not like, they had already said that they knew I had a gift, but the cards kind of scared them off a little bit, but now they're into it. So, um, like, they knew I was intuitive and like had psychic abilities, but it was just like, well, now you're like, the cards are just something I don't know if we're gonna really be into. And then with time, they got into them, and again, every time I get a new deck, whether tarot, oracle, whatever it is, they want a message or a reading. So just got to give people time to get used to it. And also, it's not really for everybody to get used to. This is something for you. If you're comfortable with it, that's all that matters. No problem. Yeah. I mean, I can't really speak for anybody else on that, but I will say with time, people opened up. So again, it was like, for me, psychic abilities, like, they basically knew I had it before I did. And I'll have like asked them, like, why did they never talk to me about it? Um, because was it last year? Like, over the past couple of years, they've been talking to me about little things I did when I was younger. Um, like, I was predicting, like, at a young age, and like doing like not weird stuff, but just like knowing all this stuff that I shouldn't have known. And but for some reason they didn't ever really talk about it until I like already figured that I had abilities myself. Um, but yeah. Um, what else? But but yeah, the gifts weren't the problem. It's just my folks were taught that tarot is demonic and it's evil. And they even had a problem with oracle cards too. Um, but this is because they were under so much pressure um to be a certain way. And even I was, that's why I didn't come out with this until when I did. And but I never stopped just because they wanted me to. It's not even they wanted me to stop. They were just scared and they kind of believed everything that they heard about cards. So, but now they are okay with the cards. My dad is kind of on the fence, but honestly, I think he's just joking, to be honest. But my mom, she is just like, again, if always wants a reading now, with or without cards. Sister, reading. Other sister, reading. Like, y'all, I can't tell y'all how many times my oldest sister, especially, um, contacts me for a reading. Like, love her, but it kind of gets overwhelming. Um, yeah, it went from them being scared to now they can't leave me alone about they want to know something that's going on in their life because I have predicted several things and have been right about so many things to the point where now, like, anything that comes up, they could drop a shoe on the floor and ask me for a reading on, hey, why did I drop a shoe? That's just an example, not actually something that happened, but trying to be funny. But yeah, but literally anything. So you just have to give, again, it's not about how other people feel. It's about you and what you want to do. So, yeah. And definitely, if you don't have either of these decks, I'm not sure if you do or not, but it sounds like you really, if you have it, do work with it. If not, consider getting uh the Starseed Oracle, or well, here's the other half of the box here, but Starseed Oracle, or the where is the box? The Work Your Light Oracle deck. They're both by the same person. Strongly urge you to maybe give it a try. I do have the links of where I got my copy in my description box of the Starseed Oracle unboxing. I have the link to where I got it from, and also the creator's website link for the deck. Also, if you want to order it just directly from her. Um, but yeah, I do recommend you working with that based on the concerns you have had, and it seems like you do have a lot of. Even if I didn't use this deck, you do have a lot of Starseed uh, energy around you. So if you don't have them, I would pick up that deck. If you do have it, pick it up and start working with it again. Um, yeah. The huh? Do you? Mm, what reading was that exactly? Oh, I'm thinking that you were still looking at a different name and thought you were somebody else. Mm, huh? I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna be honest. I have done readings since you, a few readings actually. So I don't remember exactly, but if you would like to donate to look into that, we can. Now I do remember that because I, you literally, well, you usually kind of ask about just about the same thing, so I kind of remember, but I'm not, y'all. I guess you're referring to the last reading that I did for you. I want some Chinese food. I don't know why, but that's what I want. Um, what the hell? Oh, y'all, I get so confused. But yes, I will look into that if you would like to. Um, what is this? Is this my? Um, okay, nope. Pause on that. Yay. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a calculator for that. I'm not Y'all, I'm not good like at math, so uh I mean basic math, yeah, but like most of the time I cannot do stuff off the top of my head. Um 7 times, oh, that's so stupid. Why did I even have to calculate that? 7 times 3 is 21. So I guess you were close. So yes, that would be $21. And y'all, the prices will vary from live to live stream. So it could be this way one day, and then I'm not gonna really like go up more than what I'm going now, but it can sometimes be lower than this. I just sometimes pick what I'm drawing to pick for particular live streams, or just what is being put on my mind. Um, but yeah. Um, on the 3 classes, so I guess that's yeah. Oh my god. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, okay. Don't know what that is. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So actually, this deck has gotten a good response. Well, the video that I did. Yeah. Like this literally got more views than my video, like my readings, which is crazy, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. Can't talk. Also, I find that these particular decks are great with amethyst and rose quartz. Um, yeah. The Work Your Light Oracle in the um okay, so is I'm not sure if he so did you still want to do that, Kelvin, or If anybody would like a reading, let me know. My link should be, I'll have to, if I can see, it's at the top here, but why is that on there twice? I'm just gonna put it in with my phone again because I can't see the. There is the link. So I'm doing Starseed readings for $15.50, just general Starseed messages, whatever you need to hear. And then questions are $7 per question. And that's it. Okay. So if nobody wants a reading, I will be signing off soon. I'm going to also try to be back maybe around lunchtime. It's 4:02 in the morning here now. So I'm going to try to be back at some point during the day. I don't know. I got to go to the post office, I think, 'cause I'm supposed to have something coming in. And then if it depends, because my grandma might want me to go sit with her for a little bit. So, or just generally, I'll end up being busy with something, maybe. But also, you guys, I do personal readings on my website and on Etsy, so check that out. What else? I am going to be doing more readings, posting more videos on YouTube. Um, so, if anybody likes a reading before I get off, let me know. The link is posted in the chats. Okay. I guess he changed his mind. Okay. I will be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'll be back. I'll try to be back in the daytime. If not, I'll be back at night sometime. Um, More than likely earlier than 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, just keep your notification bell on so that you'll know when I'm on live. I do have a video trying to upload, but I'm having issues with that again. So it is a pick a card reading. It's going to be a surprise as to what it covers because it's something that I never really cover on my channel. So I wish you guys love and light. Now, if you want, you can reserve for a live, like a reading to be live. And I would get on that tomorrow. Don't have to. You can just wait till tomorrow. But just put this back up. Hope you guys didn't see that because those were a part of the reading that I did, the pick a card reading. But you won't know what order it's in anyway. But trying to save those surprises. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Um, okay, you scared me. You turned it on? I turned the heat on. Okay. Leave it on about 2 or 3 hours and let it warm up. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go. Um. Yeah. I'll be back later. Um. I think I'll keep the same prices for later on too. I will also probably do free messages today also. I do a mix of both sometimes. It's not always paid. So yeah. And trying to see if there's anything else I want to cover. Again, the giveaway terms and conditions are in the recent pick a card reading, the Are They Happy Without Me at the beginning. All you have to do is be subscribed, be 18 or older, and comment under that video why you feel like you should win the giveaway. I'm giving away a general reading and a tarot deck. I don't know if I'm giving it just to one person, both items, or if I'm going to give one item to one person and the other to the other. I'm still trying to work that out, but we'll update you guys once I make up my mind. Yeah, so that's that. But also, if you have any like business inquiries or just would like to get a reading one day and don't know what you want or something like that, contact GiftedSoul777 at gmail.com. That's also where I provide the readings. I have services listed on my website and Etsy shop, which is linked down in all of my videos. And 2020 readings are available, but I am going to be I have limited spots for those because it's a very big reading, so I don't want to overwork myself. So and I will not be offering them after January 15th. The 2020 reading is a whole year in review. It gives you 2 cards per month, January through December. Just gives you an overview of what each month will look like or what to expect, what to focus on for those months, whatever comes up. I do give you keywords and things to meditate on in behind the cards. And you also get a higher self focus message. And you get to ask, I think I have also, you can ask 2 questions. So it's a very big reading. It takes like hours for me to do. When I say hours, I don't mean like after you purchase, you get it in hours. I mean, as soon as I sit down with it, it takes literally several hours. And of course, I do have to take a break. So, yeah, but that's it. So, it was on sale, but now it's back at regular price. It is $65.07, and the reason being is because it is a huge, big, in-depth reading. So, yeah, and I might make it go on sale, maybe a few days before I take the item completely off my Etsy shop. But if you're interested in that, it is on my Etsy shop. It is called the Psychic Intuitive Tarot Analysis for 2020. Um, yeah. All right, guys. So I'm just babbling at this point. I wish you guys love and light. Please do subscribe if you're new. The giveaway entries in on the 15th. And I will pick maybe like a couple days or so after that date who I am going to be giving the reading or the deck to. And yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go now and I'll see you guys later.